Okay, what's up, guys? So let's continue the Enderal gameplay, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay. I should redeem the...
What a weary traveler needs. Well, not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate? Very well. We will need a 100-penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like. Damn it! I didn't expect this. But fine, how does the saying go? Never look a gift horse in the mouth. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. Ah, and should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest. Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you.
Okay. Let's see what I need to do. Redeem the note of payment at the bank.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today?
Comes a point, and you just have to live with it.
Ah, here you
Penny
go.
pouches. So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your
Ahoj,
money.
Lukáš. Díky za like.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. From this day.
Okay. I should return to him.
There's any news? Without a word of warning, the pathless Nevermese attacked our city in an act of infinite cowardice.
Hungry for arcane fish? I've had a good scroll. They all...
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come
Is it important?
to Long Peak.
And we have some bounty mission.
Man is gone.
I heard you talk.
Just like that.
Let's see what this guild has for me.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mal Doloran himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that.
Who exactly is Mel Doloran? I've heard that name before.
Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's the Grandmaster of this guild.
I see. Where can I find
In the
him?
guild house, just on the other side of the street. Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Why so snappy?
If that's what snappy sounds like to you, maybe you should consider a change of profession. I heard the bathing house is still looking for harlots.
Look, if you have a problem with me, just tell me. Then we can resolve it. This.
Oh, there is no problem. At least not a problem that needs resolving. Let me put it this way. I'm impressed by how you, without a moment's hesitation, used the tragic events at the caravan site for your own advantage. But I guess that's just how this world works. Business is business.
What? Now, how in Blaze did you use anything that happened there to my own? I use anything that happened there to my own advantage.
Forget about it. You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
What exactly? Okay.
Well, a bit of everything. Just look for yourself.
Can I sell something? Rune arrows. Well, I can sell this. Look of okay. Let's see if he has some learning books. Lock picking, handcrafting. This could be nice. All right,
Walk
that's it.
blessed.
So
Greetings.
this is a guild house.
Oh, hello.
Okay, he don't know. Same here.
No good. But peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
I wonder if I can make myself arrows with this wood.
The light fades away at the end of the day. Ta-dum-dum.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ah, you're Neramis, aren't you? I know that accent. People say your country has been reunited again. But apparently the one who's now ruling it is a monster. He burns down temples and crucifies priests. That's insane, isn't it?
Yep. Peace.
Now, a good pipe of peace weed. Blazes, why is that stuff so expensive?
Oh, there's one more floor. Ah, here is the
Take a seat.
Blue Master. Okay, wrong chair.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Enderal, by my path, Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
Me, well met.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector.
Oh. I only just started in your guild. Doesn't a promotion like that usually take longer?
It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary.
Quartermaster suspected as much. He didn't seem very happy with for me, to be honest.
That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that.
One question. Is this the guild house of the sickle? I imagined it will be different.
How? With floors made of marble and statues of gold? This is not a brothel for nobles. It's a place of work. And in my experience, that kind of nonsense does one thing above all else. Distract.
What exactly does that mean? Serve as protector.
The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that.
You should know that I have other responsibilities as well. I will not be available day and night.
You don't have to be. You help the sickle when it needs help, and you get paid. That's it.
I'm interested.
Good. Can you read and write?
Yes.
Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start.
Now, a good pipe of peace weed. Blazes, why is that stuff so expensive?
Okay.
Yes? Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector?
Work.
I am. What do you need me to do?
Before I tell you, have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition?
Vaguely.
The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the civil war on Killet. It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Calais, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order.
How did this civil war start?
Blasphemous rumors about the supposed death of the Lightborn. It's ridiculous when you say it out loud like that. But the Calayans never were a God-fearing people to begin with. I suppose some of the elders were behind those rumors. They wanted all the power for themselves, so they spread a rumor that the gods were dead, and that it was time for a new order to arise. At first it was just a few remaining servants of the Lightborn against the usurpers. Then the latter started turning on each other. Thousands of people died. Although the Calayans brought this upon themselves, it's still a tragedy.
I see, and how exactly does that affect us?
It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Calayan cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over, and it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark.
They said sent an emissary despite the wars.
Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. We'll talk of that later.
So what's my role in this?
I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner.
Understood. Where can I find this emissary?
Well, finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels. Calayans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
All right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do first quest. Outside the town.
Can I help you?
Walk bled? Sure. Where to?
Okay, here we go. Need to go to the left. Okay, it seems he's alone. One more. There are two more. Yeah, that's it. I see. Now I must turn to the right. Skeleton. Okay, and place I need to go is somewhere in here. Oh shit! Okay. Maybe it's best if I sleep till the morning. But there's beds in here. So there should be some entrance.
Fucking piece of
Okay, so their boss is inside this place. Okay, let's eat something. Okay, nice try.
By the prophet's ass, someone's out there.
Hmm.
Might pay off my bounty this time. Walk into the city a free man.
Huh? What's that?
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
Huh? Where did he go?
Like the right to flee.
I need to kill Troll? Oh. So is he... Ah, he was part of the gang. Okay, it. Okay guys, gonna get me some coffee, be right back.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. Rumors circulate, rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak of a red madness that befalls peaceful souls, driving them to deeds of pathless atrocity. All you who live now in fear, hear my words. Do not be afraid. Only the weak of pathless spirits are prone to the workings of this red madness. Pray, honor your path and serve the order, and nothing shall happen to you. For the Lord holds his protective hand over us, as he has done for a millennia.
Some things never change.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. From this day on, there's war. Without a word of warning, the Pathless Nevermees attacked our city in an act of infinite cowardice.
Treat yourself.
They have led their warships into our holy waters and landed on our coasts. And it is not but blood that they are looking for. Blood, war, and misery. But as if breaking the 1,000-year-old peace between the countries of the civilized world wasn't enough, they also desecrated the Lightborn themselves. Be wary of their words, for they are naught but lies. The Lightborn are there, as they have always been.
Some people just don't know their place. Some things never change.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. Idiots.
She should have seen that coming. I always told her.
We always go too easy on the scum.
All right, I have a coffee. Coffee.
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that all.
Now let's continue the main quest. And find this emissary. I mean, main quest for the guild.
Yes?
Hmm? Can I help?
İnaç Tomasz dziki za like.
Move along.
He no talk to door. He not bad. Talk to others.
I won't take long. It won't take long. You're here with the Blue Island Coalition, are you? I'm looking for your emissary.
Emissary. He talk about the jam? The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes, like cheese.
Oh well.
Maid, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Look, pal, I'm working for a very powerful man. If the Blue Island Coalition learns that you refuse to help me,
Powerful man, but fine. Dul want no trouble. Dijam went bathing in house with many waters. Go look there. He has what he came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone.
Work.
okay, so
Evening.
he's in the bathhouse.
Good evening. Yes?
Walk blessed.
An obvious, my son, please. What will we do for your kindness?
What?
Walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses? Or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll of 57 pennies.
Some shifts never end.
Actually, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dijam Akilian. Any chance he's around here somewhere?
Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
Let him in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself with...
Let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can.
That won't be necessary. I only came to deliver message.
By the 7. What has got the people of this country in such a hurry? Wipe that uptight look off your face and come on down.
Little essence for my hair. That's just how they are.
What is it? Are you coming?
Alright, why not?
So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew.
Oh shit.
So,
I have to
why exactly does the Blue Island Coalition take the risk of sending a ship to Enderal with all that going on?
I'm sure they have their reasons.
You've been waiting for 2 days?
I have. But I've been warned that this Deloran is a... how shall I say? A complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot.
Why are you here? What is this important business Del Lorraine talk about?
Now, aren't you curious? But fine, why not? We want to buy an artifact from the sickle. An ancient and powerful one.
Anyway, Mail Learn gave me a letter for you here. Or we can ask about artifact.
One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally.
Anyway, Meldo Learn gave me a letter for you here.
Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Deloran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Deloran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message.
My pleasure. Hopefully it won't be the last one.
Charming.
Ah, one more thing before you go. You're Enderal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Nehrim, I haven't been here for long.
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle?
It just happened. You have to do something, I suppose.
A soldier of fortune. How charming. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Ah, and if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat.
Sounds
Well
good.
then, I'll see you there. Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
Wait a minute. Meet the jumps before accepting the mission in the fatal. Okay.
That's just how it is.
An out.
No, look at that. You came. Didn't think you would. So, What's your take on this contemporary sample of Chilean dancing?
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't have an opinion, does it? Anyway, how about a sip of wine? Rounds are on me.
After all these centuries, what has this world come to?
Fine vintage, my friend.
Come, take a seat.
Hello.
So, before we move on to more pleasant topics, there is one thing I need to get off my chest first. I heard of the, paper chase you had to go through to find me.
Talking about the sailor, right? He wanted a bride from me.
I know. He's pulled that stunt on others before. He speaks perfect Enderal, by the way. That whole "I only stupid Chilean" thing is part of the act. In that sense, thanks for teaching him a lesson. It was overdue. But anyway, tell me,
What brought you here? Just where exactly from Nerim are you from? I'm curious.
That's a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
That's why I asked. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, this is precisely why I find it so interesting that so many people accuse us Chileans of being greedy or dishonorable. I mean, just take a look around. Are the other nations of the civilized world really so much better?
We've got Nerim, which was recently split into 3 and devastated by 3 madmen. I don't need to tell you about that.
Then there's Kira, with its fabled free thinking in universities. But every 2 weeks, there's a new attempt at revolution with at least 3 dozen corpses.
And don't get me started on Arctwin to Arizale or this place.
What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's poverty on the Blue Islands. On Chile, and yes, there are problems. But we are free. Neither Moralen nor the Elder Council tell us what to do, and no matter how dire the circumstances you're born into, life is what you make of it. So it's basically the opposite of this excuse for a country.
So in other words, in Chile, nobody who tries hard enough can make their own fortune.
Anybody can become rich, famous, or, if they want to, live an eremite's life on the beach. As long as they can go through with it. Then sure, there are exceptions. But in my experience, those who never made it brought it on themselves.
You are aware of the fact that I spent a big part of my life on the streets, right?
I know. That's why you're different from the rest of the people here. You know, I know what it means to have to fight for something. Unlike that snot DeLorean, I wasn't born with a bag of gold stuffed up my ass. But instead of wallowing in self-pity or listening to the priests talk about how everything gets better once you're dead, I took responsibility for my own fate.
Well, so I take it you weren't exactly born into noble family.
If a dust-sniffing loser as a father and a clump-footed, half-witted brother qualify as not exactly noble, then yes.
What about your
I
mother?
don't want to talk about it.
Your brother is half-wit?
Was. Merciful as the gods were, they blessed him with a deadly fever at the age of 10. Probably better that way.
What? So your father was an addict?
An addict and a failure. Do you know the kind of person who does nothing all day long but whine about how unfair the world is? Take that and throw in 2 sacks of droge and there you have him. Jaran Onelis, my esteemed creator and one of the reasons I spent most of my childhood eating dust and insects for breakfast.
On stuff.
It was.
And you made it to an emissary for the Blue Island Coalition. You certainly come a long way.
I have, and I'm only getting started. You should see them. All these losers who I grew up with. Yes, they were dealt a tough hand, but instead of grabbing fate at its throat, they just went through their lives with their heads bowed and nodding at everyone. I'll never understand how people can be that way.
I just don't respect it.
Anyway, let's not go further into this. You said your mother was Chilean, wasn't she? Are you planning to go back one day? Return to your roots, so to speak? Well, now's the time. It's a beautiful place, really. The forests, the Great Falls, the beaches, Unil Yar. No, well, I'm getting nostalgic. I'd say we make a cut here, shall we? It's late and I should see how my crew is doing. It was a pleasure, Protector. Until next time.
My friend.
Malthus blessings, monsieur. Are you looking for something to read?
Midnight. Walk
Blessed.
between cobblestone and excretion.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Not if they understand the meaning of responsibility and discipline. And unfortunately, that's not the norm. Now you'll get your pay. Go talk to Penny Pouches. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will most likely be very soon. Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijon. What's your take on her? Most Chileans are, as long as it serves their ends. Now go. You'll hear from me. Yes? You just have to work if you want to achieve something. It's just how it is.
Greetings.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Your pay for having a chit-chat with that woman. Here, I think that is more than enough. Well, aren't you the eager one? Does all that money whet your appetite? But no, not at the moment. Oh, hang on. You know a thing or two about beating up people, don't you? Well, there might be something. Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary, and we agreed to send him a ratter. That would be a job for you, wouldn't it? can't do
Master
that.
Penny Pouches? I...
Yes?
Guildmaster DeLorean sent me. It's about this new protector. Do you know where he is? Hmm? Oh, of course, sorry. It's just... I didn't know what you looked like. Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my sir. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know. Master DeLorean asked explicitly for the new protector.
Uh-huh. Then it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. The Guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed, my sir.
As I said, without samples, I just can't say, my sir. I am sorry.
I understand. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. I'm sorry. Don't have better news.
There you are. Thank you for coming so quickly. I don't think that's the right word for it. Yes? Rhodus Trevian. I still remember when he was first hired in the trading post. Similar to the way you were. Do you remember him? He led the caravan that was ambushed by those assassins. Rhodus was an urchin child from the Undercity. But unlike the others, he chose to fight his way out of his misery. Eventually, he made it into the sickle. He was a disciplined, honest young man. Yet despite all his ambition, he never sought to surpass his path. As I said, his career was hard not to notice. He never let the sickle down, not once. He was a good person, always striving, yet with deep respect for tradition. There aren't many young people like that these days. I still remember when I granted him the Sickles badge, 4 winters ago. He was so proud. I know it was you that brought it back to the trading post. I think it would have meant a lot to him, knowing that it isn't rotting somewhere in the desert sands. Suffice it to say, there has been a disquieting development. Yes? We've found traces of poison in some of the corpses. Traces of Chilean poison. You say that so lightly. I think it's about time you learn the whole truth about this cooperation between us and the Kalayans. The reason the Blue Island Coalition is here is a bargain. Have you ever heard of the Green Scarabaeus, the idol of Morala? The goddess of Kile, yes. The Scarabaeus is made of a very rare gem that makes it one of the most valuable jewels in the civilized world. Well, as you might have figured, it was originally a Kalayan who possessed it. Ralius Davul, to be precise, the founder of the Blue Island Coalition himself, and at that time, one of the richest men on Ven. Yes, I will spare you the details of how that came to be, but be assured that it was the result of hard and path-abiding work, something that is foreign to those dark-skinned cutthroats. However, the Blue Island Coalition contacted us about 6 moons ago, shortly after the Kalayan Civil War was over. They want to buy the idol from us. A big one. Let's leave it at that. It is. To be honest, if circumstances were different, I would have never agreed. The fact that the Kalayans, in all their greed, were forced to sell the symbol of their own goddess is almost an allegory for the way of living. But I suppose you also know that our country, Enderal, has seen better times. And of course, all those unfortunate developments in the past years have affected the sickle too. And before you ask, it is not as if we have to fear for our existence. But there are certain expenses we simply have to cover. In other words, we need the money. You are. It was foolish. But we thought a regular caravan would be less likely to draw attention. It was a mistake. I'm responsible for many good men and women that are now dead, including Rhodas. But be that as it may, we owe it to them to find the one who did this. And if the Blue Island Coalition really is behind it, then... You're right, but we have to be sure. Correct. We have to reconstruct the poison, and that's why I need you. It's called Dural Van, and it's made of 3 substances: Netherland thistles, dust maggot stingers, and dawnflower extract. According to the apothecarius, the thistles can be found in Golden Forest, and the stingers anywhere in the Powder Desert. Dawnflowers don't grow in Enderal, so you might have to try your luck with one of the traveling merchants in Duneville. Here, this should cover your expenses. And you have my word. If you help the sickle in this matter, your reward will be generous. That's an admirable attitude. Here's a list of the ingredients. This should be self-evident, but still, not a single word to the Kalayans, understood? Rash accusations without any evidence to back it up could prove, disastrous. Good luck, Protector. What about him? My relationship? What do you mean by that? Substitute son? By the righteous path, you say what is on your mind, I'll give you that. But truth be told, it's a welcome change from all those bootlickers who I usually deal with. Rhodas, he, You know, if I take a look at this world as it is these days, I see so many things going wrong. Hardly anyone still respects the righteous path, save for the usual verbiage. And for some reason, they all believe they deserve a good life without having to work for it. When I grew up, it was different. Yes, I was born a sublime, but I grew up knowing that our entire life is a trial. Walking the righteous path, it is a struggle, and it requires effort and discipline. Rhodas saw that. He kept on going despite his fate. In a way, he was the living proof that virtue and true path abidingness are not tied to condition, so to speak. But that doesn't mean I treated him any differently, and he would not have expected me to either. Whoever hired these sellswords will pay, no matter the price.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves. They always go too easy on this guy.
Asi trocha Mike bol zle nastavený.
yourself out there. The sandstorms can get real ugly.
I am looking for downflower extract. I was told you might have some in stock.
Sunflower extract? Yes, I do indeed. It's a rarity these days, however. 110 pennies a
I have
vial.
some in
No
stock.
negotiating.
All right, here you go.
Perfect. A pleasure to do business with you.
Jaj. Tak nech si to ubehne. Okay, now the next ingredients.
Move along.
Need to go here to the left. Kill this guy, move this King's Mountain Pass. Alright. Let's do it. Here we go. Ah. Oh. Here is a dino. Okay, this was easy. Now I need to go. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go straight through these hills. Ouch. Oh shit. It seems the world repopulated itself. So yeah, let's search. Where are those lizards? Now this second one. Ooh, nice. Let me see, let's upgrade the health. And actually I can meditate. What should I do? Okay. Gonna upgrade my archery. And I now have some learning points. Five. So let's learn something. Okay, one-handed. Okay, I think I can get down through here. Yep. Okay, now I'm very close. Ah, there's some mages in here, I think.
You will pay for your crime.
cannot see anything. A bear, no. Actually, they helped me survive this. Oh, right. This was close to that. Now, let me see if this guy have some resting place I can sleep through. I saw some campfire. Ah, here it is. Oh, almost there. Here we go. There should be 3 of them. Okay, here we go. I think I may sleep for 1 more hour. Yep. I want to check what they were guarding in here. Okay, that's it. So I have this cap Captain Bloomp to kill. So I will continue to travel this road. Is this a road? Surely not seems so. Oh. Okay, that's it. Okay, I need to go up this road and find this captain. And maybe I could or should recharge my weapons. All right. Okay, so bounty was on the undead. Okay. So now I should continue all the way to here. Gonna be a long road. Okay, last arrow. Oh. Well. Okay, I can see a troll. I remember this. I already been here. So now I need to find a road that leads along this river. But should I rest first? Okay, probably this bridge is the road. And I need to go on this one. Yep. And straight ahead should be these ingredients I need to pick up. I cleared this place recently, so there should not be any enemies in here. At least I think. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, this is far as I ever been, I think. Nope. I've been here, I think. Who were these guys? Nehramese soldiers, so they roam the land. Ah. What should I find? Three pistols. Pistols near the well watch. Pistols. Ah. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. There's some kind of passage here. Let's check it out. There's some more of them. What? Okay. Easy. Let's see what do we have here. Watchtower. No doors here. Okay. So let's check out that other building across the street. Okay, nothing more here. Oh, nice. Alright. Nothing more to see here. I explored this place. So, yeah, let's get back to the Ark.
Can I help you?
Alright.
Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven.
Don't get any younger.
Now look at that, if it isn't my new friend. What brings you here? Have you also been granted an audience by the most pleasant living person in the civilized world?
You talking about Doloran, I take it?
Well, certainly not the fabled king of old Aranath. But yes, after 3 days of keeping me waiting, the great Doloran has finally deigned to see me. I suppose I should feel honored. What brings you here? More errands?
There has been a disquieting development. Let's put it that way.
Oh, really? Fill me in.
I'm afraid that was confidential, sorry.
Is that so? How mysterious. Nice to see, however, that your travels have brought you into warmer regions of this country, too. I miss the sun and beaches of Calais. I really do.
How do you know I've been to the east?
We all have our secrets, don't we? Now, off you go to your master. I've heard he doesn't like his pets to keep him waiting.
Oh, she is so mad. But business is business.
Yes?
I found the ingredients.
Wonderful. I've not been idle in the meantime either. Another protector provided me with some information on this Dijon. And as little as I like to say this, the odds that the Calayans really are behind the ambush get more likely by the minute.
Okay, that's bad. So what's the next step?
As I said, we need to be sure. First, we need to wait for the report from the apothecarius. Then...
You miserable, two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
Have I heard correctly that you seriously believe we had something to do with the ambush on your caravan?
What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating. No more, no less.
Peculiar coincidences. I see. As peculiar as the fact that you coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits?
Now.
The Blue Islands Coalition will learn of this accusation. Be sure of that. And you. You are no better. Bloody liars, all of you.
Irreverent wench.
It wasn't Enderal. Do you still think Kalyans are really behind the ambush? Onelli seems offended by the implication.
How does the saying go? Those who've lost the path shout the loudest. If there were nothing to our assumptions, she would have stayed calm. But still, we need to know for certain.
How do you think Blue Island's coalition will react to this?
The question is when. I assume O'Nalis will contact them by letter. But even if she hires a Myrid courier to carry it, it will be days until the Kalayans get it. Until then, we won't know for sure. Here's your pay. You will hear from me once there's news.
But I want to get on her good side. Let's try that.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Now look at that. If it isn't my new friend. What brings you here? Have you also been granted an audience by the most pleasant living person in the civilized world? Well, certainly not the fabled king of Old Aranath. But yes, after 3 days of keeping me waiting, the great DeLorean has finally deigned to see me. I suppose I should feel honored. What brings you here? More errands?
There has been disquieting development.
Oh, really? Fill me in.
A caravan carrying the green scarabus was ambushed, and Delorans suspect the Blue Island Coalition to be responsible for it.
Wait a second. What?
We found trace of Chilean poison in the body of the caravan leader, and the guild master suspects you're behind it.
I see.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Oh, she gonna give him scolding now. Oh, I want to see this. What? I shouldn't say to her.
What? You miserable two-faced bastard! Don't you have any respect?
I could ask you the same thing.
I just had a talk with your esteemed protector over here. Have I heard correctly that you seriously believe we have something to do with the ambush on your caravan?
We will talk about this later. And no, my Dame O'Nalis. What I believe is that there have been a series of peculiar coincidences, which we are investigating. No more, no less.
Peculiar coincidences. I see.
Okay.
As peculiar as the fact that you coincidentally forgot to inform us that the Scarabaeus has been stolen by a bunch of bandits?
Leave. Now.
The Blue Islands Coalition will learn of this accusation.
Now,
Sure
I'm on the turn to get...
One word. Why?
I thought she should know.
Uh-huh. Listen to me. You have free will, and I respect that. But if you want to continue working for the Sickle, you will promise me here and now that something like this will never happen again. Else we part ways, understood?
You have my word, I'm sorry. I don't think so. Truth to be told, I'm tired of you bossing me around.
Obviously, the years have made me soft. It was a mistake to trust you. Give me the ingredients for the poison and you'll get your pay. Then we're done. That is, if you're not planning to cheat me on that agreement too. So, there's still some decency left in you. Good. Now get out of here. Your contract with the Sickle is hereby nullified. Maybe that Chilean whore has work for you. You two seem to be getting along just perfectly.
Oh, maybe... Yes.
Now get lost.
Okay, I think this is not over.
Yes?
Well, I hope so. I don't make a wrong decision.
Weather. If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
Hungry? I've got you. That's what a weary traveler needs.
Okay, let's also check the tower, temple. Yep. Okay, guys, I gonna end the stream for about 20 minutes. Gonna eat something and I gonna get back and play few more hours. And thanks for watching for now.